Proverbs 9. Wisdom has built her house. She has hewn out her 7 pillars. Notes on that. The seven pillars are figurative. They do not represent 7 principles of wisdom. In the Bible, the number 7 represents completeness and perfection. The verse poetically states that wisdom lacks nothing. It is complete and perfect. Wisdom and foolishness are portrayed in this chapter as rival young women, each preparing a feast and inviting people to it. But wisdom is a responsible woman of character, while foolishness is a prostitute serving stolen food. Wisdom appeals first to the mind, foolishness to the senses. It is easier to excite the senses, but the pleasures of foolishness are temporary. By contrast, the satisfaction that wisdom brings lasts forever. Verse 2. She has slaughtered her meat, she has mixed her wine, she has also furnished her table. She has sent out her maidens, she cries out from the highest places of the city. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. As for him who lacks understanding, she says to him, Come, eat of my bread, and drink the wine I have mixed. The notes on that part. The banquet described in this chapter has some interesting parallels to the banquet Jesus described in one of his parables in Luke 14, verses 14 through 24. 15 through 24. Excuse me. Many intend to go, but they never make it because they get sidetracked by other activities that seem more important at the time. Don't let anything become more important than your search for God's wisdom. Nothing is more important. Okay, verse 6. Forsake foolishness and live. Go in the way of understanding. He who corrects a scoffer gets shame for himself, and he who rebukes a wicked man only harms himself. Do not correct the scoffer, lest he hate you. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. The note on that. Are you a scoffer or a wise person? You can tell by the way you respond to criticism. Instead of tossing back a quick put-down or clever retort when rebuked, listen to what is being said. Learn from your critics. This is the path to wisdom. Wisdom begins with knowing God. He gives insight into living because He created life. To know God is not just to know the facts about Him, but to stand in awe of Him and have a relationship with Him. Do you really want to be wise? Do you? Get to know God better and better. You can see more in James chapter 1 verses 5, 2 Peter chapter 1 verses 2 through 4 for more on how to become wise. Okay, verse 11. For by me your days will be multiplied, and years of life will be added to you. If you are wise for yourself, and if you scoff, you will bear it alone. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knows nothing. She sits at the door of her house on a seat by the highest places of the city, to call those who pass by, who go straight on their way. Whoever is simple, let him turn in here. As for him who lacks understanding, she says to him, Stolen water is sweet. and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he does not know that the dead are there, that her guests are in the depths of hell. And the final note on that, there is something hypnotic and intoxicating about wickedness, isn't there? Our one sin leads us to want more. Sinful behavior becomes more exciting than the Christian life. That's why many people put aside all thought of wisdom's sumptuous banquet in order to eat the stolen food of foolishness. Don't be deceived. Sin is dangerous. Before reaching for forbidden fruit, take a long look at what happens to those who eat it. That is Proverbs 9, commonly read on the 9th of the month, which is not today. Thank you for listening, and I hope you gain some wisdom. Try the next Proverbs if you want to hear more. Have a good day. God bless you.